Hey, what up, what up, what up? I got my girl Quanna with me, spill the tea in it, big gang gang.
Hey y'all.
What's up? Okay. What up, what up, what up? Thank you everyone for checking back in to Spill the Tea with your favorite cup of tea. I got my girl Quanna with me.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, what's up? Let them know where they can follow you on social media.
It's Quanna at QUANNAMC on everything. So Quanna MC on all social media. That's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, all that shit.
All that shit. She is an artist. She is the face of the Carefree Black Girl movement. Make sure y'all follow her. Everything is in the description below. And make sure you subscribe. How did you get this movement started? Hashtag Carefree Black Girl.
Alright, so I hate to say that I'm the face of the movement, but so just to keep a long ass story short, I was describing myself as a carefree black girl since like 2011, 2012. So you know, like as a rapper, you have to like send out these blurbs about your music. So it's Quanna MC, the carefree black girl from Savannah, Georgia. Within the next year, I started seeing like the hashtag go crazy. From then, I started like, I was already doing like events to help the community back home and things like that. I was throwing my own parties and things of that nature. So I started like the Carefree Black Girl Cookout around 2013 summer. I think of it, the Carefree Black Girl movement, as something that started because of divine synchronicity. Like women were just figuring out a way to like define their language, and it was out in the world.
Right, and
even though
express
themselves. So even though I've been using the term for such a long time, I started to own it around like 2011, 2012, and it's just been all over the world. I am the rightful owner of the trademark and the Carefree Black Girl
Make sure y'all
brand, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm the face of it because there's so many faces of it. That's why I just be like, I get so bashful when people be like,
because I feel like I'm a Carefree Black Girl too.
Yeah, I feel like it's so many different faces of what a carefree black girl is. I'm just the one who branded the movement. Okay. And I feel like a lot of people will try to give me backlash for that, but it's like, if I wouldn't have done it, Tommy or Billy Bob would have did it. Right. And been selling it to y'all.
What is a carefree black girl?
A carefree black girl is just a carefree black person. Is somebody who just keeps striving in spite of obstacles. So it's like, you know, you got your bills due. You know, you might come from the hood or whatever, but you
might have rainbow color hair.
Right, but you know that in the day, like, you are happy with the person that you are. You might have all these struggles, but you know that in the future you're going to be something different. I think carefree black girls are the girls in the hood that you saw on your way to school when you was walking to school, the ones who was like loud and with their earrings and just like being themselves. Because if you look at the hashtag, it's so many different varieties of girls, but you'll see these written articles that say this is the image of carefree black girl. It's not us that's doing it, it's other people who are trying to tell our story. And I think that because the movement is getting so big with the cookout, I feel like in the next couple of years that'll all be changed anyway.
I definitely think that you're going to change the image of what a Carefree Black Girl is, especially with what you do. Carefree Black Girl also has a podcast. So talk about a little bit about the podcast.
Let me get some more. Actually, the podcast is like a girl talk table discussion, and they discuss a variety of things. This season we broke it down into segments. So they have like the girls segment where they discuss like entertainment and the latest gossip. On a serious note, it'll be like your politics and your more serious issues. What's another segment? Carefree Black Girl Moment. Basically, whatever they feel like the Carefree Black Girl Moment is. The podcast serves as that voice for the Emily. If you're in a domestic dispute, if you're in a situation like this, seek help and try to find that person you can talk to. For people around you, women, let's try to open the door for other women to communicate. And I feel like a lot of times we be so quick to like cancel people and do all these things and whatever. I feel like Carefree Black Girl Podcast opens those conversations.
And I love the Carefree Black Girl Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe below.
Yes.
Stay tuned for all the real deal talk. She ain't sugarcoating shit. We relate stuff from all perspectives.
She about to get all the tea.
All the tea. So I actually have a couple of Carefree Black Girl questions for you. Okay. What advice would you give a young black girl that is insecure about her natural hair?
Ooh. If a young girl is looking at this, I would say what worked for me was just really like stripping like getting naked and like just looking in the mirror and just like looking at how I look with my hair in different styles.
You sound like my homie Lyric the Nudist.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think I have. And sometimes like you may not like your natural hair, but that's you. And if you can learn, if you feel like you with your natural hair is your ugliest, if you can learn to like appreciate that version, then every other version will be like that much glamorous. So my suggestion is just stripping down, getting you a little wash, looking at your hair, and you know what also works? The big chop.
That does.
I feel like if you
I feel like that brings confidence. Like when women cut their hair, that brings so much confidence.
If you're insecure about your hair, just cut it off and start over.
We got wigs now, so let's go ahead and slap that bitch on. Okay.
Right.
How do you feel in a society where black women, we are embraced by having curves? By having a big ass, you know, small waist, big ass. People are buying bodies. We see like Nicki Minaj, a lot of our idols, they're buying their bodies. So how do you feel about society kind of enforcing women to be black women that have smaller curves? Or
how do I feel about it? I hate it.
You hate it?
I mean, it sucks because it's like the big, like, we're held to a standard that everybody else isn't held to. Like, we're taught to fit in this mold, and that's what I feel like the being carefree is. That mindset is just saying, like, this is it. If I want to alter it, I can. That's me being accepting the fact that I want to do this, make this change. But if I don't have to. I like little booties. I like small bodies.
Being a black woman in this world, as you described, always being judged by how we look. Corporate America don't like the blue hair. They don't like, you know, a lot of people get discriminated from wearing the afros. It's told it's not professional, this, that, and the third. So what are some things that you actually enjoy about being a black woman?
Oh God, how much time we got? Because I like being black. I really do. I love blackness. Like, my family just raised me to really love being like a black woman and being able to like overcome things. Like, I was always taught, like, no matter what you go through, do it with grace, do it with style. And I see other people and they be shitting. Yes. And I could have $5 in my pocket, but I am snatched, honey. Yes. Like, it's like that. It's just, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be some type of magic, you know? I think like the best thing about being black woman, my intuition. I know when shit's just shady. I don't know if that's that deep southern, that Geechee upbringing that just gives me that. But I know when something's shady. Our skin, man, I have broken and bruised myself so many times, but the way I heal, I have scars, as you can see, but they could have been a lot worse. And I feel like my skin, I'm just so thankful for. This is black skin. I love my hair because I can do so many things with it.
Yes, indeed.
It's so much about being a black woman.
What show you on right now, Quanna?
I'm on Spill the Tea with Teaacup.
Hey.
Yes. Hey, and we out.